Good morning and welcome to the May 2019 jobs report by the Stuyvesant Square Consultancy. Just to repeat, our general method of doing this is we show the prior month's jobs here in red, the current month's jobs in green, and the average weekly wage for each of those jobs along this yellow line, commencing with the highest wage jobs first and the lowest wage jobs last. Each of the sectors that we describe are here along the uh, horizontal axis at the bottom of the screen. And here is the average wages, and here are the number of jobs created in thousands. This was obviously a disappointing jobs report. There were only 75,000 jobs produced in the entire month of May, and revisions from the months of March and April also reduced job growth by another 75,000 jobs. Nevertheless, average jobs for the 3-month period remain at 151,000, which is the general benchmark for an economy that is accepting new people into the job market. Population growth. That's a general number. I've seen anywhere between 75,000 and 150,000 for that. So overall, the job production was sufficient, albeit disappointing. The consensus number had been 185,000 jobs, so we were 110,000 jobs short. Insofar as the economy goes, we're neutral, leaning towards a yellow light. And the reason for that are some extraneous factors more so than anything having to do uniquely with the U.S. economy, although some things that do uniquely affect the U.S. economy concern us. Mostly it is with respect to the U.S., what concerns us is the inverted yield curve, which we see constantly, and we've seen it since April, as I recollect. It just keeps inverting, and the 10-year yield is now down in the 2.3 area. It's simply too low relative to the shorter term rates, which are largely controlled by the Fed. This is a schedule we included in our April report. It was up through May 2nd, as you can see. But you can note that there are quite a few of the inversions happening even here. For example, we had the 6-month inverting here with the 2-year. And basically over here, it begins to look like a bowl of spaghetti insofar as the yield curve is concerned. The yield curve, however, is not our only concern. We're concerned with some of the stuff we're seeing with no deal Brexit, a considerable slowdown in Germany and in France and Italy, plus the general length of this recovery. It's among the longest in history now, and we have not yet seen the repeal of the business cycle. We first release our data under our website, which is www.stisquare.com. If you go to Client Advisories here and then click Flash Reports, you'll see the detail of what we provide. The data usually goes up within an hour or two of the release by the Bureau of Labor Statistics or the Bureau of Economic Analysis. We then publish it on our Twitter account, which is @StySquare here. Then we put it up on our LinkedIn account, which is the Stuyvesant Square Consultancy. Then we place it on our Facebook page, which is also the Stuyvesant Square Consultancy. Finally, we place the detailed report of our jobs reports and our GDP report on the website seekingalpha.com, which you can access for free. You just have to register and sign up. I believe that the data on our GDP and jobs report stays available forever. However, some of our stock reports and our other data disappears after a while, and you have to go through their paywall and subscribe and what have you. But you can find all of the detail of everything what we spoke about in the Seeking Alpha under J.G. Collins. Okay? If you would like to get our reports, you can come on here to these subscription mailing list. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your email address, your first name, your last name, and hit the subscribe button. We provide content that is both free and premium. We update our mailing list about every 6 weeks or so. So if we take a while to return to you, that's how long it's going to take to get you into our system. We will see you at the sooner of the GDP report print or the next jobs report, whichever comes first. I haven't checked the Bureau of Economic Analysis to see when they're producing their GDP report, but I would hope that it would be relatively soon. That's the GDP report for fourth quarter 2018. Speak to you then.